Welcome back, everybody. My name is Junior. Thank you for watching my channel, Amused Jester. Today we're going to be reviewing Hasbro's products, G.I. Joe Classified Series, and the Marvel Legends Black Widow. I don't usually review Marvel Legends anymore because they're very, very basic. You know, um, it's not much to review on. They're very basic in terms of accessories and all that stuff, and it's usually just the head sculpt that makes them stand out. But this is different. Black Widow is different. Also, Tunnel Rat is going for $24.99. Snowjob is $34.99, and Black Widow is $27.99. And they're kind of different levels, and because it's a different brand, it's nice to talk about the differences between the three and the value that's going on between these two lines. So first, let's talk about Tunnel Rat. This is the usual or the average GI Joe figure, going for $24.99, as I said. And I've previously stated that of all the Hasbro products out there, I believe GI Joe Classified Series is the one where you're getting a good value for the price that we're paying, because for $24.99 it is pricey, or the average price of the usual action figure right now, but you're getting quite a bit, even though it's only coming with one head sculpt. The head sculpt of GI Joe Classified is usually really, really good. Okay, not really, really good, I should say. Kind of like acceptable. Paint apps are good. The sculpting is good. Look at the detail that's going on in this figure. This particular figure, I don't think we've come across yet. I don't think this is a reuse of the shipwreck shirt. I'm not. So I think it's a new sculpt. Nice tempo over there. This is still a carryover from the original design that they have. I didn't even realize. Look at that. It's a painted stun grenade or something. Bandolier. It's not painted, but it's still nice to have. It's a completely separate piece from this holster. He's got tattoos. He's got the gloves over there. This holster is floating. You can see on the back. Very nice detail. This is also a new design. The whole legs structure is fairly new, I think. So it's got basically the same articulation as any GI Joes. Where is the bicep? Oh, look at that. The bicep cut is right from here, the sleeve over here. Interesting. Oh, and then his hand articulation is up and down rather than side to side. Bend crunch over there. Really good. Here's another thing I didn't realize. Look at this drop down on the leg. Isn't that cool? I never realized that from any other GI Joes. It's really, really big. Now, that's it for the articulation. And these are the accessories it's going to come with. A backpack. It's a really solid backpack too. It's got these two holes over there. We'll find out what those are for. He's got a sniper rifle over here. Or I think it's a sniper rifle. Very minimal in terms of coloring, but they are there. And that's nicely detailed though. And then it comes with his bag. Shoulder bag. Some sort of sniper scope. Very nicely detailed. A knife. I'm glad they're painting the blade now. Must be some sort of magazine clip for the sniper rifle. Some sort of handgun. And then two flashlights. So since there's two, I'm assuming these two go over here. Very minimal painting, but the details, you know, it's good. And we're gonna put the gun in his holster. The knife. Where does the knife go? I think I heard somewhere that the knife doesn't go anywhere, he just holds it. Put this in his head, but I don't want to cover his eyes yet. So let's put it up. And then I'll put he's got so much stuff going around his chest that it's getting kind of full, I think. Backpack on there. So there's no place to put the rifle on his backpack. And this thing does just clip in there. Maybe that's... that fits better. So he's gonna have to... I like that they paid enough attention to the articulation on the wrist so that he can have it up and down. I'm not really good with posing on camera like The Amazing is. So I'm just gonna put it on all this guy and the... yeah, that's basically it. I'll pose him when I have it on the collection. But this is really good. $24.99, and you're getting all this stuff, right? So very minimal painting on all the accessories. That's fine. I would rather keep the price down at this point than getting all this stuff painted, which I'm never ever gonna see anyway again once it's on shelf. I'll never notice that. But if you want to customize it, then you know, customize at your heart's content. Now, $24.99. So this now Snowjob is the deluxe version when it comes to classified series. This is $35.99. Again, we're gonna look at that head sculpt. Look at that guy. That is freaking awesome. Different body again. This is also a separate piece, but it's nice and tight against the body, so that's good. New paint sculpt job on this one. This is actually the lower part of the jacket is actually a floating piece, as you can see, but it really blends in. And I like this new design that they made because it doesn't hinder the articulation at all. Really nice sculpt on the body. It's got the holster over there. Regular articulation. This one also goes up and down, so that's cool. Is that standard in all Joes? I never even noticed that. Is I have problems standing with this, so I put this base on for now. So really nice, very nice. I'm not disappointed at all. And unlike the Marvel Legends, where it's using so much similar book bodies, that I don't really mind because I love DC Universe Classics, but for the price that we're paying right now, I like the individuality of the Joes, and they do use the same book bodies on some of them, but having some new ones, it's really nice to see. So that's a basic figure, but then aside from that, it also comes with a second head sculpt. This $34.99 price point. Sorry about that movement. Comes with a second head sculpt. The hair is not removable, but really nice job on this head. This head looks so nice. I'm so tempted to actually just display him without the hood. And then if you have him without the hood, you can put this around his neck So it looks like the hood is down. So we're gonna do that. Basically, just took the whole thing off. I'm pretty sure you might be able to. I wonder if you can remove the actual head out of this. Yes, you can. Look at that. So there's now 3 different ways to display this. So you put this color piece on. I got it backwards like that. So you can display him like this. That is cool. And then you can display him like this. It's not popped yet, but that's good. Oh my gosh. That's awesome. Now I don't know how I want to show this off. And just pop this head back in there. I could literally just have this guy sitting on like that, and that would be cool. But let's show him off. Let me just get this off camera. Let's show him off as he is intended to be. Okay. Again, the backpack on this one is really solid. There's no paint apps or anything. A lot of detail though. I'm assuming this is where you put the screws. Huh. Okay, and then he comes with his own rifle. Again, basic colors, but nice detail. He's got a hole in the barrel. Fairly straight. And let's see. Has a magazine, but looks like I'm missing a piece. And this is the reason why I hate those bags they put them in. There's a magazine in here, so I'm supposed to be able to put something in there. I'll look for it again. Snowshoes. Oh, it's kind of soft plastic, so obviously these will be bent for your skiing. And then the 2 skis. And then the gun. So let's put in the gun. Nice. How do I want to display this? This is... Will this go like so? No? Is this for the gun? This whole thing is just for the one gun? I guess so, huh? So what is this for? Like this two right here. There's no way these will fit in here, will they? Oh wait, look at this. Look at that. Oh, wow. Then this one goes in here. Man, that is loaded. Which actually makes me wonder why Tunnelrat's bag wasn't like this. Or you can just pack everything in. Oh, that's pretty heavy though. He's gonna topple over. That's so heavy. Then of course the this doesn't go. It goes with that head. Should I put that in? Let me just look at Tunnelrat again. Why is this one so empty? Like there's nothing else to put stuff on. And I'll look for the bag rifle later. I hate this stupid thing, man. There, I found it. This one. Look at it, it's so small. Stupid. I hate that stupid packaging. I mean, there was even. What's the point of having this thing removable anyway? Anyway, except for losing it. So I really do like this. Let me take off his backpack. That's gonna be cumbersome. And I'm gonna put on. That's really cool though. And now for a fourth version. Look at that. You can put on his goggles on, so that's a fourth way of displaying him too. Yeah, $35, very much worth. I really like it. So obviously the $24.99, I'm happy with what this one comes in at that price. Like I said, G.I. Joe Classified series has been pretty good in terms of value. $35.99, but this guy comes with a lot of stuff and different ways to display him. One without the goggles, one with this one. Then you can put him, put the head hood on, then or you just display him with this. You know, so many ways of playing with this guy and displaying him, changing, making different options of displaying it. And that basically adds a variety of ways you can change up your display when it comes to these figures. And I have to point out that this is expensive. $35 for a figure is getting up there. But if you think about the new Baroness right now that's coming in with the Crimson Guard, that comes out with swappable faces and I think 2 different hairstyles. I'm not sure, and a mask. But that's a reissue. So if I'd want that, I would have gotten the first one, the first release, and then this release. So that would be like $20 and whatever. And this is a 3-pack. So if I had been given the option of paying $35 for a Baroness that has all that packaged in black suit and then swappable faces, more accessories like this one, more ways to display the figure, I think I would have preferred buying the $35 one than having to pay the original price of the motorcycle, because I think the one I got was on a motorcycle. And then having to repurchase it again with a Crimson Guard when I already have the Crimson, the twins, Crimson twins, Crimson Guard twin commanders. So I would have preferred paying $35 and getting all these options than having to repurchase the figure twice. You know what I mean? So I feel like this is a good price for it. It's $35.99, but it comes with a ton of stuff. So I'm not surprised that I like it, because we've had $35 figures from the G.I. Joe lines before, and I've always been happy with it. So now we're gonna go to Marvel Legends Black Widow. Now, why am I talking about Marvel Legends? This is somewhat unique uh, in this situation. I was not gonna get the Black Widow because I already have a Black Widow. I'm trying to save money, and I don't want a second figure another of the same character. And this is $27.99. I feel like it's a waste of money. But after seeing some reviews, I felt like, you know what, this actually is a pretty good deal. As you can see, the head sculpt, I've always said with the Hasbro Marvel Legends, at least they're paying attention to the head sculpt and they're killing it in the head sculpt. So I have no complaints on the head sculpts that they have. I don't know if some of them are going to be reissued or not, or some of them are reissues. I don't know. I don't keep track of that stuff. And I don't know if this was a reissued body as well. I do know it's pinless joints. Very nice figure. It does have a drop down. I forgot to say on Snowjob, he does have a drop down a little bit, not as much as Tunnelrat. And she does not have a drop down on the legs. Basically the same articulation as any of the Joes, but because of the high cut, the high design of the thigh over here, she can put her legs pretty high. You know, the plastic it's less gummier than what I've seen on some of the Hasbros. You know, so yeah, and then so where this figure stands out, not just on the head, well, obviously the head sculpt, but the fact that it's got 3 heads to choose from. So now, even though I have a Black Widow on my collection, I'm wondering if I can use the head sculpt on her and put it on the other one so I could update the other one. But really, really good in the head sculpt. The hairstyle is really good as well. Let me see. Alexa, display on.
Okay.
Give me a moment while I look for my Black Widow in my display. Oh, I see. It's almost. I see her. She's like right in the middle of the pack, which means if I move her. Is this Black Widow figure recent? Because she's also pinless. Oh, she's pinless on the arms but not the legs. See now, look, my Black Widow is bowed out. The joints are kind of, yeah, so the joints in this one are less gummier than this one. This is an old figure. The head is bigger, as you can see, proportion wise. Yeah, so one of the things I'm seeing from the old Black Widow is because her head is bigger. It does have that big look. A little bit more detail on the newer one. I like that because this is almost like just basically a black body, you know. So let's see, can we replace it and use the new one? Yes, you can. Oops, I'm sorry about that. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna replace the old head with this one because now with the new head, you can definitely see a little bit more better proportions. Man, this gummy plastic, man, it's ruining this figure. She can't stand on her own, so I have to use a stand on her. She's bowed out. I'm gonna have to use some sort of wire to straighten her out. But look, that's already an improvement just by replacing the head. So that alone, and I'm okay with that because it's basically two versions. That alone makes the value jump up a lot more because I'm able to replace the head. Now this head I can use someplace else. I don't really do customs on my Marvel Legends, but I can use this head for another figure. Because it's still a good head. It's an old, outdated one, but you know, when did this Black Widow come out? Because I'm confused now why she's pinless. Okay, so and I already showed the third head, so that's good, right? Now aside from that, she comes with two other sets of hands. Trigger finger hands, close-fisted hands. Okay, aside from the showboat hands. Oh, the Black Widow. Really, really nice head on that. Wow, I like that. And then she comes with these stingers with the blast effects going on. And then she comes with these stingers with smoke trails coming out. Alright. And then she comes with two pistols. One with and one without a silencer. And then to accompany those pistols, you have these blast effects. Two of them, two identical ones, and smoke effects. So you can put it inside a barrel. So, again, two of them. Not identical, but two. Right. So all that accessories and the possibility of updating your old Black Widow and still have one more for $27.99. The usual Marvel Legends is $24.99, right? 'Cause I don't think Marvel Legends is at $19.99. I can't remember now because I don't buy a lot of Marvel Legends now. A lot of them has come out, but I've not been buying them. I bought the last one, I believe, was a 2-pack, and the Captain America Winter Soldier, Captain America Bucky Barnes version. So I think it was a Walmart. Yeah, that's $24.99. So the usual Marvel Legends is $24.99. This is $3 more. 3 heads, a bunch of hands, 2 guns, a bunch of wrist accessories. So the idea of all the variety that you can do with one figure is astounding. So I'm making this review specifically for her because, and she's pinless as I've mentioned, for her because I feel like we are getting a lot of value of $27.99 an additional $3 for all this stuff. Right? It's still a reused body, I think, but we're all accustomed to that with Alexa, stop. We're all accustomed to that when it comes to Marvel Legends. This price point is really, really good, and I'm making this review as a thank you to Hasbro, and I'm hoping that they'll go towards their directions. Now, well, I suppose what I'm trying to say is that if I would actually be happy if they increased the price of their Marvel Legends, from 25 to 28 if it came with this much stuff. Not even this much stuff. If give me a second head sculpt, a bunch of hands, a bunch of accessories, and even that, I would be happy with a price increase because then you have a chance of changing how your figure looks for $27.99, right? $3 more, and you're getting this much more. That's just outstanding compared to a $35 GI Joe deluxe figure. Because this one comes with two heads, but you can display it different ways. She's coming with a lot of stuff. This is almost the same level as the deluxe figure, but this one, as you can see, came with only a pair of hands. She came with a bunch of stuff, same scale and everything. But this is 35 and that's 27, and I'm happy with this value. I'm even happier with this. So yeah, this has gone long. This review's been pretty long, but I did review 3 figures. I'm still very happy with the $25 classified series regular price because I feel like I'm getting a lot for that figure. The $35 one for this deluxe, I'm happy because the quality of the stuff, even though most of the accessories are not painted, I don't really care about that. I feel like the figure, what we're getting, is good for that price, and this $27.99 for all this stuff is an excellent value. A Marvel Legends from Hasbro. I can't believe I'm saying that. Because usually Marvel Legends is kind of like the bottom of my Hasbro list products in terms of value, because they give you reused magical effects, they give you reused accessories, they give you a reused body, and all they're concentrating on is the head sculpt. So that's why I haven't been buying a lot of Marvel Legends, and most of the stuff that they're putting out now is kind of like characters I already have. See, it's only the unique characters that I'm buying: Captain America, Bucky Barnes, or the Tarantula. I don't have any of those, so I'm buying any new characters. But you come up with this kind of stuff, I might reconsider buying old characters and doubling up. It's a lot of money now, man, but we'll see. So thank you for watching. I hope this review was very helpful for you guys in terms of information. I hope that you agree with me with the terms of values that we're getting in some of these toys, and I hope Hasbro, at least the Marvel Legends team, will go on towards this direction. And by the way, just to let you guys probably know that there's a HasLab going on now for Marvel Legends, which is the Giant Man for $200. I feel is a great value. If you were to get the 12-inch version of Giant Man right now, you will not be able to get it for less than $100. Okay, and even if you do have the 12-inch version of Giant Man right now, wouldn't it be great to have a 6-inch version of Giant Man, a 12-inch version of Giant Man, and a 2-foot version of Giant Man on your display? I think that would be so cool. But I don't have the 12-inch, so I'm not gonna have that. But I feel like even if they don't make any more of the tier unlocks, the $200 figure base price and what it comes with is good. It's really, really good. I think it's worth it. And the way they're changing the faces, I feel that's a pretty cool idea, where the head is secure, but you can pop out the whole face underneath it, and then the glass eye thing that's going on. I think that the idea of that is really, really cool. The only thing is, because it's so realistic, the eyes, the clear eyes right now, or the glass eye effect, that it makes the paint job on the face of a lesser quality, that your eyes are just like gonna be drawn into those eyes as well. But it's I think it's only halfway right now, which is kind of disappointing. I know people are trying to are complaining that the tiers don't involve figures, But I'm okay with that because I feel like if they had included figures in there, I feel like they would not have offered it at $200. It would have been offered at 300, and I don't want to pay $300 for a 2 foot giant man, and then have two-tier figures that might get unlocked, and I might not like. They might be they might be just a reuse. Uh, Kind of like what happened with Silver Surfer. I just got the freaking Silver Surfer when the new one came out with Galactus. So that's $20 of worth of value that I was thinking of deducting for the Galactus figure that just basically, became worthless to me. So $200 for the base price of Giant Man, I feel like is a better deal. Um, if it had come with two tier unlocks with two figures at 300, 350, I would not have supported Giant Man. But Giant Man, I supported the day one after I saw that it was $200 or something like that. I was very surprised. I was like, I wasn't planning on supporting the HasLab anymore because I just supported Dragonfly. Uh, I'm buying Mondo's Panther. I've got a lot of big item stuff on pre-order right now, and one big purchase that I'm doing right now. So I wasn't gonna do any more HasLabs at this point until I receive their Hiss tank. But Giant Man, I saw that price and it was like bought. That's all it is. Anyway, thank you again. I ranted 7 minutes on that, but I'll see you guys on the next review. Bye.